Welcome into the TV24 Holiday Showcase, brought to you by America's First Federal Credit Union. Let's go to the national anthem. And let's give you an official welcome in to the TV24 Holiday Showcase. I'm Carl Brady. Butch Barker is with me here. We have the first game of 8 games today. 16 basketball teams, 8 basketball games, all spread out throughout the entire day today here at Pete Matthews Coliseum at Jacksonville State. And Butch, of the 16 teams that are playing today, 8 of those teams are ranked in the top 10 statewide in the new rankings that came out a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it's definitely the best of the best at this time of the year, and it's going to be interesting. If you like basketball, this is the place to be today.
Yeah, we've got a lot of basketball coming up for you. We're going to start off the day today with the Asbury Rams and the Ohatchee Indians. The Ohatchee starting lineup being introduced, and you see here our starting lineup for Ohatchee. Ben Glass is one of the starters. Brennan Wink, Evan Keller, Austin Tucker, and C.J. Ray, the starting 5. Head coach is Bryant Ginn for the Ohatchee Indians. For the Asbury Rams, we'll have that starting lineup here in just a second. Jacob Chandler, Yabani Calderon, Josh Pelham, Jose Cruz, and Rashad Delgado.
Yeah, you want to keep an eye on Rashad Delgado. Outstanding basketball player. This guy can light it up. He's averaging almost 15 points per game, Carl. And, again, he's their go-to guy. The only reason he's not their leading scorer is because most teams double him when they come into the game.
Absolutely. And we're getting ready for the tip-off here of game number 1 of our holiday showcase, again presented by America's First Federal Credit Union. This game sponsor is Local Joe's Barbecue. They're located in Alexandria and have several other locations around the area as well. As you see, Asbury in white, Ohatchee in red. There's the tip. Asbury takes control. Asbury working around back up to the top. Chandler with the layup, in the miss. Rebound by the Rams. Back out to rework their program to the left side. Looking for any room, any shot. There's Cruz, who's going to be fouled on the way up. Basket is good. Foul's called against Ohatchee's number 30 is what I think I saw, but there's not a 30 out there.
I tell you what, you can tell already, though, that the Rams are going to make you work on defense. Love the way they work that ball around to get the good shot there, Carl.
Absolutely. Ohatchee bringing the ball down. Their first time on the offensive side of the court. Working in underneath, and there's going to be a foul underneath as well as Grayson Allward goes to the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Already here, first possession by both teams, and you can tell they're well coached. You look at the offensive patterns that they've run. Both of them work the ball till they get that open shot. Nice screen down low that time, opened it up for Ohatchee with a good look on the inside, resulting in the foul, and at least 1 out of 2 on from the free throw line.
The Rams quickly working down across the half-court line.
Results in a turnover.
And a turnover there. Ohatchee will have the ball back, inbounding from the far side.
I know Coach Ginn wanted to get his team kind of awake on this early start, knew he was going to come out pressing from the get-go. Boy, nice back cut. Good give and go there. Nice defense, though, to recover and get the block. Ohatchee retains possession, though, under their own goal.
Austin Tucker throwing the ball in. And he'll get it into Glass. Glass looking back toward the top of the key, moving the ball back around to the top. Takes it to the left side to Tucker. Back out to Ray. Glass drives, kicks it back out. Tucker going underneath to Ray, and a miss. And that is going to be knocked out of bounds, and Ohatchee will keep possession.
Oh, again, Carl, both of these teams very methodical in what they're doing and working for the good shot. Turnover on the inbound.
Asbury bringing the ball down very quickly, and a steal for Tucker. Keeps it from going out of bounds. Quickly back down on the Indian side, and going up for the layup is Ben Glass. He'll be fouled.
And Ben's a shooter, so you'd think he's probably pretty good from the foul line, but a nice drive by Glass. Saw the opening, took it in with some force there, and results in the foul. Nice decision by Ben Glass. Ohatchee comes into this with a record of only 1-3, but again, their football team did so well this year that they're actually a little behind in basketball. Look for this team to get better and better as the season progresses.
Asbury against a tough press by Ohatchee. The steal for Ohatchee. Tucker with the drive, goes back a second time, puts it up, and 2 points for the Indians.
Boy, Tucker's the guy you got to watch for Ohatchee, and Carly comes out, and what a nice move. Drove back out, and then went to the basket again hard for the layup. There's Delgado.
Rashad Delgado, as you mentioned, averaging 14.4 points per game for the Rams. 3-point try for the Indians, and the miss. Rebound by Asbury. Going over everybody's head, layup, and a miss is Calderon. Rebounded by Ohatchee.
Both teams looking to run, and then if it's not there, they set up in a nice offense. There's Ben Glass again for 2.
Yeah, both teams making this a very quick-paced game. Moving the ball quickly. Got to protect that backside, and we are going to have a foul called.
Let's see if we get any continuation here, Carl. Delgado took it and made the shot. We'll see from our referee. Nope, it's going to be out of bounds, so the 2 points don't count.
Inbounded to number 30. Looked like he was pushed out of bounds, but they're going to turn the ball over to Ohatchee.
Yeah, they're going to rule that he lost his balance there. By the way, our officials, Rusty Burrows, Robert Wortham, and Don Killingsworth. So that's the guys you can be mad at.
Glass working the ball inside to Tucker. Tucker going under the basket, going to bring it all the way back out. Keeping it going in again. Nice layup, and another 2 for Tucker. Ohatchee up 9-5.
Boy, great body control by Tucker. You see why this guy had so many yards rushing in football.
Football, right.
I tell you, he got some good moves, and he can do it bouncing that basketball too.
3-point try for Asbury, and it is good. Number 30, Jose Cruz. Cruz is the leading scorer on this team, averaging 16 points a game.
Yeah, 6'1" senior can shoot it from the outside or do damage on the inside. Here's Tucker again.
Goes up for the layup, but dumps it out, and is going to be out of bounds on Ohatchee. So turn that over for the Rams. Let's look at that 3-point shot again from Cruz.
Well, nothing but net. Saw these guys doing warm-ups, Carl, and I tell you what, especially with the Asbury Rams, they've got a couple of guys that can light it up. That's the guy you got to defend, though, right there.
Right there, Rashad Delgado with the miss, rebounded by C.J. Clay. Ohatchee slowing things down a little bit this time around, looking for the open positions.
They've got a man-to-man defense by the Rams.
Tucker goes inside to Allward.
Wow, nice move.
Nice turn and a good shot by Allward. Ohatchee up by 3.
I tell you what, this is a very well played start to this ball game. I was a little concerned it might be a little lethargic because of the 9 o'clock start.
Yeah,
but
early morning start.
It has been absolutely anything but that. Excellent play here thus far.
25-degree weather on the outside may have something to do with it. Early wake up.
Uh-oh.
There's Tucker, and he's going to be called with a charge.
And there's a big uh-oh there. One that he decided to he made up his mind way too early to take that on to the goal. Good defensive positioning, but the one guy that Ohatchee cannot afford to get in foul trouble is Tucker.
Inbounded by Asbury. Good heavy pressure by the Indians and a turnover. Glass looking for some space or somebody to dump the ball off to. There's Ray. Ray with the miss.
Foul on number 5 for Ohatchee. That's Allward.
First quarter action of the first of 8 games today. The TV24 Holiday Showcase presented by America's First Federal Credit Union. This game presented by Local Joe's Barbecue in Alexandria. And we're going to have a blocking foul called against C.J. Ray.
And a good decision there by Cruz. Got the ball, saw he had a little bit of an angle to the goal, and it results in the foul. Had he not given up the foul, though, you get 2. But again, Ohatchee, their main players do not need to get in foul trouble. Coach Ginn substituting here early in this first quarter. There's Cruz again for 2.
Tucker bringing the ball down for Ohatchee. 1-point lead for the Indians in the first quarter action. That's Blake Buckaloo, who checked into the game just a moment ago. Ohatchee back to taking a little more time, setting up their plays. Tucker going inside. He's in trouble. And a turnover. The Rams are able to get a hold of the ball. And we're going to have another Ohatchee foul on the far side.
That's already 6, so on the next foul, the Rams will be in the 1-and-1. Ohatchee's going to have to be careful about that. You don't want to send those guys to the foul line because Asbury, very, very high percentage making those shots from the free throw line.
Delgado with the turn inside and another 2 points.
You got to like the way he got, first of all, great position in there, Carl. Secondly, can go either with his right hand or his left hand. That time with the left hand. That makes him even more difficult to defend. Him able to go either way.
That puts Asbury up by 1, 12-11. Ohatchee working for the open shot. There's Tucker, blocked from behind. It looked like Jacob Chandler that got a hand in there and got the block.
I believe it was Cruz, but it was a great job by Tucker to take it to the goal, Carl, but then Cruz recovers and able to knock that ball out of bounds without committing a foul.
1 minute to go in the quarter. Glass working the ball out to Tucker.
Obviously, Ohatchee's trying to get something on the inside. Man-to-man defense by the Rams still. There's Little.
Not taking a lot of outside shots. They're looking for those opportunities to go down under the goal.
Again, making that defense work. Now, I tell you, if it gets much lower, well, Ben Little fires it up.
Retry.
But I'm going to tell you, Carl, if it had gotten much lower and it's there now, you may look for him to hold for the last shot here of this first quarter.
Down to 15 seconds. And Tucker just kind of holding things out.
Yeah, going for the last shot here.
Tucker takes it up, changes direction, head fake, and he got a whistle. I didn't see what he's calling. He's calling a foul.
Yeah, got the foul, but they're going to call it out of bounds. So with only 5.1 to go here, still got plenty of time to get it up, but not a shooting foul. It's only the third foul called on the Rams.
They have to put it up quickly here.
Nice.
And they get it in. They work it in, and there you go. 2 points at the buzzer for Bailey Tillison, freshman for the Ohatchee Indians. That's the end of first quarter action with your score 13-12. The Ohatchee Indians leading the Asbury Rams as part of the TV24 Holiday Showcase live at Pete Matthews Coliseum at Jacksonville State, presented by America's First Federal Credit Union.
It's time you got a car as reliable as you are. And America's First has made that more possible than you might think.
The Calhoun County Commission, made up of J.D. Hess, Tim Hodges, Fred Wilson, Don Hudson, and Lee Patterson, ask you to take a look at what Calhoun County has to offer. With our beautiful parks, neighborhoods, recreational facilities, historic sites, and museums, our citizens enjoy a high quality of life and strongly supports the arts. If you're considering expanding or starting a new business, take a look at what Calhoun County has to offer. You'll be glad you did.
And we're back to the TV24 Holiday Showcase presented by America's First Federal Credit Union. First game of 8 games today, and the Ohatchee Indians are leading the Asbury Rams 13-12 after one quarter of action here at Pete Matthews Coliseum. Again, as we mentioned, 16 teams, 8 games all day long today. We'll have a look at the schedule when we get a little break here. To have an opportunity to do that and let you know all the other games. Come on out for the games. Admission is $6 at the gate. And you can, $7, I'm sorry. The admission is $7 at the gate. So come on out and join us here in person as we have these games going all day long today, Butch.
Yeah, I tell you, again, if you're a basketball fan, this is where you need to be today.
Asbury with the 3 try and a miss. Offensive rebound, this time rebounded by Ohatchee. Good balanced even game between these two teams so far.
And, you know, looking at the records coming in, Asbury comes in with an 8-1 record. Ohatchee Indians only 1-3 on this early start. But again, these got started so late on the basketball because they did so well in football this season.
Yeah, you can't really look at that record and kind of gauge where they are right now because of the extended football season.
No, and I tell you what, you better not think they're going to be an easy one when you play them, you know, when you come back after the first of the year because, again, this team is going to do nothing but improve. Uh-oh, good save by Cruz.
The Rams again with a 3-point try from way deep on the outside, and that is Josh Pelham, sophomore.
And for a turnover on the inbound.
And a turnover already. Nice turn underneath and a miss, rebounded by Ohatchee.
Ohatchee cannot afford to give up those second chance points. You can tell that Tucker can handle the ball very, very well. The only thing is, again, early stage of the season for the Indians, the other 4 guys are watching him instead of trying to break and get open when he's dribbling the ball. Right. That's a great time for you to make a break somewhere and try to find an opening. Fast break opportunity for the Rams. Easy 2. We get a timeout by the Ohatchee Indians, Coach Gann.
And Jacob Chandler with the 2 there for the Asbury Rams. Gives us an opportunity to talk a little bit about the other games that are coming up during the day today. At 10:30, we have Jacksonville and Geraldine. At noon, Alexandria and Oxford. 1:30, Cherokee County and Anniston will play. At 3 o'clock, Guntersville and Plainview. At 4:30, we have White Plains and Talladega. 6 o'clock and 7:30, 2 big games tonight. Spain Park and Gadsden City at 6 o'clock. And at 7:30, Mountain Brook and Sacred Hearts.
You see the breakaway layup there from Jacob Chandler, and it extends the lead to 4 now for Asbury. They were down 1 at the end of the first quarter, have come back here and scored 5 straight to open the second quarter.
Inbounded by Ohatchee, heavy press. That leaves somebody open here at the end, but there's going to be a charging foul.
And that's going to go against Tucker, and
against
that's 2.
Tucker again. That's 2 for Tucker.
Yeah,
right?
and that's tough. And Tucker's going to have to, Austin's going to have to take a seat because of those 2 fouls. That's the one guy Ohatchee cannot afford to lose. And 2 here with a lot of time remaining. 2 fouls here with a lot of time remaining in this second quarter.
Long pass across the court for the Rams. Hilburn takes it up and misses, rebounded by Ohatchee. Buckaloo bringing the ball down. And an errant pass. And Asbury just can't seem to get the ball to go in. Ohatchee back with the ball. Another turnover there. Buckaloo having a hard time keeping control.
Tell you what, these guys are playing hard. Maybe just a little bit out of control there. But you can't say anything bad about the effort Buckaloo's giving. That guy's wide open. A couple of good plays on the defensive end. Comes up with the ball. Lost control just a little bit, but Ohatchee will retain possession underneath their own goal.
Ohatchee looking to inbound the ball. Gets it into glass. Ohatchee back to taking their time. Trying to set up that inside shot. Trying to find a way to work the ball in. Glass puts it up. It's going to be short, and we're going to have another Ohatchee foul as Carson Stone goes over the back there.
And that's a tough call. The ball goes up. It ended up being an air ball, and Carl, you actually had the defender was trying to block out as as the rebounder is going up for Ohatchee. So it results in the foul. And like I said earlier, in the first quarter, Ohatchee's already in the penalty situation with 18 fouls. So it's going to be 1 and 1, and then 2 more. They'll be shooting 2 for the remainder of the first half. So a miss there. Fortunate for the Indians, but they're going to have to find a way to get on the board with Tucker sitting on the bench in foul trouble.
Delgado with the steal for the Rams, brings it down, dumps it off to Hilburn. And there we have the 2 points for Jose Cruz.
Yeah, Cruz cleans it up, and again, Ohatchee cannot give up those second chance points.
And another steal down there on the inbound, and a 2-point score from Jacob Chandler. Ohatchee having a problem getting the ball inbounded and down court, but once they get down court, they usually settle in and have pretty good offense running. And that's going to be out of bounds on Ohatchee.
Well, Asbury's putting pressure on them now, Carl, and with Tucker on the bench, their best ball handler, it just makes it that much more difficult. Ohatchee yet to score here in this second quarter, leading by 1, 13-12 at the end of the quarter. 9 straight points by Asbury as they've built the lead to 8 now.
Another cross-court pass for Asbury. A 3-point try misses, rebounded by the Rams. And the 3 is good for Chandler. And we're going to have another timeout called. with the Rams up by 11 all of a sudden here.
Yeah, great
very,
movement.
Very quick change in this game.
Great movement of the ball. Chandler ends up with a great shot from the outside. Cruz had a good look, get the offensive rebound, work it back out, and Chandler buries the three. 24-13 here, midway through this second quarter. Coach Pelham, I tell you what, I can't say enough about these coaches, though. Johnny Pelham at Asbury, Bryant Ginn at Ohatchee. Couldn't ask for two better guys to work with your kids, both from a basketball standpoint and Carl, both just great guys, too. So, again, this is one of those situations where you've got the kind of people working with your kids that you'd want working with your kids. I know both of these guys, and I just tell you, it's the kind of people I would want working with mine.
Yeah.
It's nice to have that on the high school level.
If you have to leave your TV today, you can take the games with you. We are streaming live as well at tv24.tv and on the live stream mobile app through live stream. If you have the live stream mobile app, look for us on live stream as well. You can stream that. Ohatchee with the miss on the layup, rebounded by Delgado, but taken away. And we're going to have a foul. And that foul is going to be called against Jose Cruz. And that's going to send.
Nice pump fake by Stone. Draws the two foul shots. And that's the first point of this second quarter for Ohatchee. It was a good decision by Thomas on the breakaway. Had a 2-on-1. The defender did not stop him. He took it to the goal hard. Missed the layup attempt. Stone got the rebound, and with that pump fake, got the foul. Missed the second attempt, and Asbury's going to get the ball on the side.
Asbury with a 10-point lead, 24-14. This will be Jacob Chandler bringing the ball down court for the Rams. Three-point try is good for Pelham.
Pelham again, that's two in a row for him. And I think that's three here in this quarter already. When I say three, I mean three-point shots that they've successfully made. And Tucker back in the game. Coach Ginn would have liked to have left him out a little longer, Carl, but just absolutely could not because their offense had become so stagnant without him. Here's Thomas again.
Gets the ball back out to Tucker.
Just going to have to get more movement away from the ball in order to get open. Everybody's watching the guy dribbling the ball instead of setting a pick to try to open something up.
Glass goes in, takes it himself, misses the layup. Rebounded by Delgado. Back to Chandler. Chandler's going to stop, get it out to Hilburn. Misses the three. Rebounded by Ohatchee. Ben Glass brings the ball down. They get across midcourt over to Tucker. Tucker taking the three, and he hits it.
Wow, that's the first time. I was wondering why Tucker had not shot the three in him. Because, and, I'm thinking, well, maybe this isn't something he feels comfortable with, but a good-looking shot there. Ohatchee definitely needed that to climb back within 10 points. Here's Tucker open again.
Tucker open lane and the two-point layup for the Ohatchee Indians. And quickly a difference in the Ohatchee offense, like you said.
Yeah, that's why I was talking about it. He just – you don't want that guy getting in foul trouble, but Coach Ginn had to bring him back in. And now he's just hoping he doesn't pick up a third here before the half.
Asbury slowing things down for the first time. Delgado on the outside into Hilburn. Hilburn with the shot, and he hits it. Noah Hilburn, the 5'8 junior, makes it back to a 10-point lead for the Rams. Under a minute to go to halftime.
Now, both of the fouls that Tucker's picked up have been offensive fouls. So, again, he's just got to be a little bit careful about that right there. When he takes it in, he's got to make sure that he keeps his body under control so he doesn't pick up those charging fouls.
Jacob Chandler just holding the ball out, working the clock, 20 seconds. Working for that last shot before halftime. Hilburn with another three, kind of flat. Bounces off the front of the rim. He gets his own rebound. Less than 5 seconds. Chandler. Two right at the buzzer for Jacob Chandler. And that'll take us to halftime with Asbury leading 31-19 over the Ohatchee Indians here at the Holiday Showcase.
Now, I tell you, second chance points in the second quarter. Really, really tough on Ohatchee. They had a 1-point lead, find themselves down by 12. Nice job by Chandler again, dropping that one in there as time expires.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Melinda needed a durable paint, so I suggested our best, Valspar Optimus.
Ace is a place that knows kids are tough on walls. Watch out for the quiet ones.
Do you like any of the colors?
Come see us at any of our 4 locations.
Jay from Jacksonville Ace Home Center.
Jason from Roanoke Ace Home Center.
Charlie at Talladega Ace Home Center.
Danny at Oxford Lumber, Ace Hardware.
Come see us at Oxford Lumber Stores, the helpful places.
Your neighborhood Grub Mart is your one-stop shop for everything you need when you're on the go. Grub Mart features the best prices on Coke and Pepsi products and is home to the 99-cent bag of ice every day. And Grub Mart is your exclusive home for the popcorn bucket. Purchase yours for only $5.99, then bring it in for free refills throughout the year. That's right, free popcorn for a full year. Your locally owned and operated Grub Mart, in business for over 74 years.
Strict attention to detail. That's what sets the new Pure Kubota SSV 75 apart. It's how we improved performance, increased strength, and engineered it precisely at every level. See your local Kubota construction equipment dealer and get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 60 months.
Talladega Tractor. Learn more at TalladegaTractor.com. Local Joe's Barbecue has long been a staple in East Alabama, and now you can enjoy Local Joe's in Alexandria. Local Joe's Alexandria location has an expanded menu that features all of your favorite smoked meats, plus all the standards you'd expect to find in a family restaurant. Got a big crowd to feed? Local Joe's offers full-service catering for events of any size. Enjoy Local Joe's in their original location in Rainbow City, Local Joe's at Little Bridge Marina, Local Joe's of Alexandria, and their newest location in Cape Spring, Georgia. Back to Pete Matthews Coliseum at Jacksonville State University for the TV24 Holiday Showcase presented by America's First Federal Credit Union. And we have the Ohatchee Indians and the Asbury Rams. And Asbury leading this right now 31-19 as we take a look at all of the things going on here today with the TV24 Holiday Showcase. It's going to be a big, big day. Butch Barker is with me today. He's getting some of the score stats, getting things together, so we'll have some more of that to bring you here in just a few minutes here in the halftime part of this game. We have a lot of games going on for you all day today. As we mentioned, 16 high school basketball teams, 8 games all day long today, and 8 of those teams are all ranked in the top 10 in the state of Alabama in their classifications. Right now we have Ohatchee and Asbury going on 10:30 following this game. Geraldine and Jacksonville. At about noontime, Oxford and Alexandria. At 1:30 this afternoon, Anniston and Cherokee County. Then moving on at 3 o'clock, we will have Plainview and Guntersville. At 4:30, Talladega and White Plains. 6 o'clock, one of the highlight games of this feature today, Spain Park and Gadsden City. 2 great basketball teams that you're going to really enjoy watching. And at 7:30, our highlight game of the night tonight, the big game, Mountain Brook versus Sacred Heart. That'll be our big game of the night. And remember, you can join us here at Pete Matthews Coliseum. Admission is only $7 per person. You can come in and sit and watch basketball games all day long. And Butch Parker back with me here now. And Mitch, tell us about some of the scoring stats.
Well, your leading scorers first half for Asbury, Chandler and Cruz both have 9. Pelham has 6. For Ohatchee, of course, it's Tucker who has 9. Pretty much leading the way for sure for them on the offensive end. Glass has 4, and Allward also has 3. Foul trouble, Tucker has 2 for the Indians, 2 fouls for Cruz. Not a problem, I don't think, for Asbury. They have a little bit more depth. You saw when Ohatchee had to take Tucker out, Austin Tucker out of the ball game, their offense completely went stagnant. So the 2 fouls on Tucker certainly came into play in that second quarter, especially as Asbury was able to take the lead and extend it out to 12 points here at halftime.
Now those 2 fouls were both offensive charging fouls, so an example of the aggression on offense by Tucker, trying to get the ball in, working the ball in, and just needing a little bit of self-control as he goes up to the basket.
Yeah, and Carl, one of the things that we've mentioned a couple of times, Ohatchee did so well in football. You know, Tucker was one of those guys that didn't shy away from anybody in football. You've got to change that mentality a little bit when you get on the basketball court. So he'll get better and better at that, and this team will get better and better at it. One thing that they have definitely got to do, though, is start moving more away from the ball in order to get open shots. You've got the guy dribbling the ball, trying to do all the things to get open. Their very first set, they came down, set a screen away from the ball, got an easy layup. They kind of got away from that and started doing a lot of individual dribbling, and that's just not going to work against a team like Asbury that's coached as well as they are. They're going to have people falling off and that type of thing. Just too difficult when you've got basically 3 or 4 guys trying to defend against one.
We're going to take a quick break and come back with more action with Ohatchee and Asbury. Stay with us.
It's time you got a car as reliable as you are. And America's First has made that more possible than you might think.
The Calhoun County Commission, made up of J.D. Hess, Tim Hodges, Fred Wilson, Don Hudson, and Lee Patterson, ask you to take a look at what Calhoun County has to offer. With our beautiful parks, neighborhoods, recreational facilities, historic sites, and museums, our citizens enjoy a high quality of life and strongly supports the arts. If you're considering expanding or starting a new business, take a look at what Calhoun County has to offer. You'll be glad you did.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Melinda needed a durable paint, so I suggested our best, Valspar Optimus.
Ace is the place that knows kids are tough on walls. Watch out for the quiet ones.
Do you like any of the colors?
Come see us at any of our 4 locations.
Jay from Jacksonville Ace Home Center.
Jason from Roanoke Ace Home Center.
Charlie at Talladega Ace Home Center.
Danny at Oxford Lumber, Ace Hardware.
Come see us at Oxford Lumber Stores, the helpful places.
Your neighborhood Grub Mart is your one-stop shop for everything you need when you're on the go. Grub Mart features the best prices on Coke and Pepsi products and is home to the 99-cent bag of ice every day. And Grub Mart is your exclusive home for the popcorn bucket. Purchase yours for only $5.99, then bring it in for free refills throughout the year. That's right, free popcorn for a full year. Your locally owned and operated Grub Mart, in business for over 74 years.
Back here at the TV24 Holiday Hoops Showcase here with Ohatchee head coach Bryant Ginn coming out of halftime. Kind of a slow start to your team there in the first half. What was the message at halftime?
Just really box out. You know, we gave a bunch of second chance opportunities to a good shooting team. Just so we box out, do our job. Right now we're having a little trouble defending the own ball, having to help too much, and they're knocking down some shots.
Some players in foul trouble there in the first half. What was your point to them for them to play smart ball?
Be a little smarter, get your hands off it, calling the hand check stuff, and just if we box out early, we don't get a couple of them fouls. You know, Tucker's got to do a better job jump stopping and going away from charge calls. and I think we'll be all right in the second half.
All right, well, good luck, Coach.
Thank you very much. Chase Robinson there with our sideline reports throughout the game. And toward the end of the game, we'll have some more of that for you as we look at Asbury getting ready to come back out for the second half action. Asbury with a 31-19 lead over the Ohatchee Indians. The Holiday Showcase from TV 24 presented by America's First Federal Credit Union. Game sponsor is Local Joe's Barbecue in Alexandria. They also have locations in Rainbow City, at Little Bridge Marina, and in Cave Spring, Georgia. And love me some Local Joe's Barbecue. Had dinner there last night, as a matter of fact.
Ohatchee's going to have to be a little out of their comfort zone here, trailing by 12. You still have plenty of time, Carl, but Ohatchee kind of wants to keep his thing low scoring and play good defense, set offense, that kind of thing. Asbury in that second half, because of the second chance points, because of the turnovers, were able to score 19 points in that quarter. Ohatchee definitely needs to keep this low scoring from Asbury's standpoint and see if they can't get a little better sync on their offensive rotation.
Got a little delay in getting the second half
got a shoe
started.
Got that taken care of. Ohatchee gets the ball to start the second half.
Tucker with the ball, of course, for Ohatchee. Over the glass, back to the middle, back to Tucker. Trying to work it on the inside, and it'll be tipped away. He was trying to work that ball into C.J. Ray, trying to get it inside to the big guy there.
Yep, good defense to knock it away. Ray comes up with that. He's got an open path to the goal, but good defense that time again by Cruz.
Delgado checks into the game for Asbury.
Yeah, Delgado's the one that was having trouble with his shoe. Boy, great pass by Austin Tucker there. Glass tried to, that was number 5 for Ohatchee. Allward had a good look, but he got fouled on the way up. He'll have 2 attempts from the foul line.
I believe that was Josh Pelham with the foul there for the Rams.
Yeah, and again, Cruz the only one for the Rams that has 2 fouls, so really no foul trouble for them at all, as Allward comes up short on both of those attempts, and Ohatchee desperately needs some points on that board.
And we're going to have a foul here on C.J. Ray.
Yeah, definite block there by Ray. Ray was trying to get out to take away that 3. And a smart move by Cruz. He tried to take it to the goal, Carl, and picked up that foul.
That'll bring out number 34, Bailey Tillison for Ohatchee. Asbury to Delgado, back outside to Chandler.
Delgado a little quiet in the first half compared to his normal games. He only had 4 points, so a good job defensively by Thomas guarding Delgado, but some of those other guys, especially in that second quarter with those 3-point shots, were able to light it up.
Ohatchee back on the offensive side. Tucker going inside, misses.
Boy, good drive, tough shot, but great body control that time. Oh, me, and that's the 3rd foul on Tucker. Maybe not. Maybe it's going to be on
Here's the replay of this. You'll see.
Yeah, it is. My bad there.
Calderon, and there's Ben Glass who gets the foul called on him. 2 points are going to be good.
Glass got there just a little late. I'm going to tell you, had he gotten there and stopped completely, it made that call a little more difficult, but he kind of leaned in to draw the contact. A pretty easy call by referee Rusty Burrows there.
34-19 now, the Rams with the lead. Ohatchee looking to make up some of that difference. Tucker to Williamson, back to Tucker. Not enough movement, as you were mentioning, on the Ohatchee offense. When Tucker's got the ball at the top of the key, everybody's just standing there waiting for him to do something.
Yeah, again, they got such a late start. Their continuity is not good. Those guys that were on the football team haven't been out there but a couple of weeks. So they really got to work on doing some things away from the basketball. They'll get better and better at that. Again, ran a set play there, set a screen away from the ball, broke the guy to the top. He's open, but it's a tough shot, and that's another one of those things that you're going to get better at on catching that ball, turning, taking the shot. Had a good look, just need to get in a little more reps.
Chandler going to the inside. Ball gets knocked away. Knocked out of bounds by Ohatchee, so Asbury will keep possession. Being inbounded by Pelham.
Cruz underneath here.
Boy, he's fighting his way in to get that shot.
Yeah, that's a tough angle, but he's able to lay it in.
Almost got too far up under the backboard. Had to come back out a little bit.
Yeah, and that's 11 points in this ball game for Cruz.
Ohatchee working for an open shot. There's Glass. A miss. Rebounded by Delgado. Quickly down court. And he's going to miss that long pass. And Austin Tucker in the way, keeping number 14, Calderon, from being able to get to the ball.
Yeah, great job by Tucker in getting back quickly. Probably ill-advised attempt there. You're trying to share the ball with your guy that's running down the field, but just to be honest with you, just the athleticism of Tucker, as he shows again there.
Yeah, right there.
As
nice
he's
move.
able to contort his body and avoid contact there, and a possibility of getting another offensive foul called on him.
Asbury up by 15. Halfway through the third quarter action. Game sponsor, Local Joe's Barbecue here today. Asbury taking their time now. And there is Delgado.
That's nice ball movement there. Got a guy down on the inside. Defense collapses down on him. He dumps it to Delgado for the open, easy layup, and extends this lead out to 17.
Kind of seeing a pattern by Asbury on offense. Run hard for the first half of the quarter and then kind of slow things down and work it in. And there's Tucker going to be fouled.
Yeah, you got a 17-point lead. You know, unless you've got something that's open, you really don't want to rush it now if you're the Asbury guys. Good fake by Tucker. Cruz in good position, but actually has one of his teammates come over and foul Tucker on the way up. Tucker will have 2 attempts here.
Missed the first and knocks down the second one. And we'll have a timeout call.
And that's 12 points for Tucker, leading the Indians by far, as he has 12 of their 22 total.
38-22 is the score. Timeout was called by the Ohatchee Indians there. They try to make up this 16-point deficit they have here halfway through the third quarter.
They were able to hold Asbury down in that first quarter to only 12 points. But, man, did they ever pick it up in the second quarter. Again, a lot of second opportunities, and also got their fast break working. So it's kind of continued here in the third quarter, and a lot of it is because of their defense. Get a good look at Bryant Ginn for the Ohatchee Indians, and again, Johnny Pelham, the head coach for the Asbury Rams. Outstanding coaches, both of these guys. Johnny, of course, played ball up here at Jacksonville State.
3-point try for Asbury, missed, and Cruz with the rebound and puts it right back in. Nice job by Cruz, reading where that ball was going to bounce.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's killing Ohatchee, those second chance points. That's 13. And boy, what a nice job by Tucker again, as he gets his 14th point. But what a nice drive. Take a look at this. This actually probably should have been shot with the left hand. But again, contortionist there as he falls away and makes the foul shot for the 3-point play. And his 15th point.
And a good job by Tucker of following through on that shot as well. He was actually fouled on the floor and threw the shot up anyway. It ended up with the 3-point play.
And there's Chandler again, and Chandler has 11 in the game for the Rams.
Ohatchee back out to Tucker. Tucker going back to the inside, loses control of the ball as he goes up for the shot. It'll go out of bounds. And they'll say somebody from Asbury touched the ball. Tucker will inbound from the baseline. 3-point try from Glass. He misses.
Had a good look, though. You got to take that shot. Glass is a good shooter, and he's going to have to take those all year long. Didn't put quite enough arc on that one. But, again, he's got to take that one. That's a travel. Good call by.
Shifted his feet a little bit too quickly before he started his dribbling and his motion.
Yep. And, again, our officials here, Rusty Burrows, Robert Wortham, and Don Killingsworth. Done a good job. You know, you haven't noticed them. Anytime you don't notice them, then they're usually doing a pretty good job.
A steal by the Rams, and there's going to be a foul by Tucker.
That's number 3 on Tucker. Cruz will be going to the line for 2. Yeah, the turnover forces Tucker into a situation where, you know, he's either got to give up 2 points, Carl, or foul there, and it may result in 2 points anyway. But, you know, you're already down by 17. Can't give up that easy layup.
Jose Cruz, the leading scorer on this Asbury team, averaging 16 points a game. $18-point lead right now for the Rams. Cruz hits his free throws.
That's 15 for Cruz.
Back to Tucker, who's trying to take it all the way in, and we're going to have a foul here at the end as Tucker gave the ball off to Jordan Lowe.
Well, Lowe hustles down the court. Great job by Tucker giving it up. Oh, you want that one to drop in. But he'll have 2 shots from the foul line. Will Jordan Lowe.
Lowe is a junior. Misses the first of 2. Gets the second one. Asbury again quickly on the move, bringing the ball down, and there's Delgado waiting under the goal.
Yeah, that was set up by Cruz, though. Cruz able to break the pressure and find Delgado under the goal wide open.
Asbury again applying the pressure as Ohatchee tries to bring the ball down. Little miscommunication there between Tucker and Clay, it looks like. Tucker went up and was going to give the ball off to Clay, and Clay thought he was going to shoot it.
Right, that's exactly what happened there. And again, I go back to the fact they haven't had a lot of time to work together. Nice fake that time by Lowe, and then he goes up and puts in the 2.
Cruz with a nice shot, 2 more for Asbury. Tucker in trouble with the pressure from the Rams. Good job of working out of that trouble. He's going to take it all the way himself, dump it down to number 10. That's Carson Stone who puts it in. And then we're going to have another timeout called here in the third quarter. This will be timeout called by Asbury, I believe, but I'm not sure who is going to get credit for that timeout.
And again, Carl, you can see that Ohatchee's offense is centered around Tucker. If he doesn't have the ball, he's the one that sets it up. As that time he forced the defenders to come to him, gave the ball off to Stone, and Stone able to lay it in for the 2.
Asbury with the lead 48-30. Our game sponsor for this game, Local Joe's Barbecue in Alexandria, and the TV 24 Holiday Showcase presented by America's First Federal Credit Union. Be sure to come on out and join us as we have a full day of basketball action in tap. This game is just the first of 8 games today, so we'll be running all the way until 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight with high school basketball action. Pete Matthews Coliseum Admission is $7 per person, so come on out and sit and enjoy a day of high school basketball. And we've got all levels of competition. We've got 1A all the way to 7A throughout the day today.
Yeah, Asbury, a 2A school, Ohatchee, a 3A school, and again, you're going to work all the way up into the 7A classification. So great basketball here today, folks. I'm telling you, you need to get up here and watch this. This is quite a spectacle, and some great basketball will be played before this day is over.
And 8 of the teams that are appearing today are ranked in the top 10 of their classification. So you are going to see some amazing basketball through the day today. And you're going to see some great basketball players. We've already had a couple of people telling us who to watch out for in some of the bigger games. Some really highly sought-after recruits are going to be playing here today.
Yeah, one of the guys for sure, when Mountain Brook plays that last game of the night tonight, Carl, it's scheduled for 7:30. When that one comes on, you're going to be looking at one of the guys that's probably one of the top 10 recruits in the nation. The only thing is he's not a senior.
Yeah, he's just a junior, so he hasn't made a decision where he's going to go yet.
Cruz adds to his total. That's 18 for Cruz. He's averaging 16. That's already 18, and we still got a minute to go here in the third.
Something about Cruz is a little disconcerting. Here he is with 18 points.
Yeah.
And you're like, when did he do that? You know, he's kind of sneaky or something.
Yeah, but you know the good thing about that is he's doing it in a team manner when that's the case. And a lot of those have come off of second chance points. There's a steal by Delgado.
Delgado, he puts it up for 2 more for the Rams. And the Rams keeping that full court pressure on defense. We're actually having a little bit of a difficult time with that. Glass gets the ball down, though. Looking to set something up. He's going underneath, takes it himself, and he is going to be fouled. One of the defenders had his hand on him. It looks like number 20, Pelham, is going to be charged with the foul.
Carl, you can officiate some because that was a good job of seeing that hand down low because a lot of times people miss that. Really, if that's a tough one. You get the little push down low. The foul doesn't occur up where the ball is,
right.
And that's usually where the focus is. But that was a good job of officiating and a good job of you catching that too. By the way, Cruz has gone to the locker room. I don't think it's anything serious, but he's getting. I know the trainer's taking a look at his left arm. Don't know again if we'll see much more of him here today, as he is headed back to the bench area.
He's getting a little tape put on his elbow there. Maybe he just had a scratch or something that they had to cover up. Asbury working the ball again on offense.
Another second chance opportunity. Thomas with a good look, good drive, and now Ohatchee can have an opportunity to cut into this. Tucker takes a 3.
Long 3-point try, just a hair short. Delgado with the rebound.
3-on-1 break.
Good defense by the Indians to keep that from happening, and a long half-court shot at the buzzer for Tucker, and that's not quite going to make it. And we'll go to fourth quarter. Asbury with a 20-point lead right now, 52-32 over the Ohatchee Indians. We'll be back to the TV24 Holiday Showcase.
Sure, it seems like there are tons of decisions to be made as you start down your college path. The good news is Gadsden State can help. Online, on the phone, or in person at the new One Stop Center in Gadsden. How much can I save? What career is perfect for me? Help with everything from admissions to financial aid. And when all the answers point towards saving money close to home, you'll see why so many decide to make their first stop Gadsden State.
We were looking to sell our starter home and move into our dream home. After looking at all the options, we chose to work with ERA King. ERA means easy, responsive, and attention to detail. ERA King made the entire process of buying and selling a house easy. From helping us decide on a listing price to navigating the final closing, our agent worked with us every step of the way. ERA King. To us, it means always doing the right thing for every client. What will ERA mean to you? Find out at eraking.com.
We're back with the Holiday Showcase from TV 24, presented by America's First Federal Credit Union, live at Pete Matthews Coliseum at Jacksonville State University. And what a beautiful Coliseum we got here, just renovated last year. Our second time to have this event in the renovated Coliseum. But as you look around, you see all the new seating, the new floor, the new design. It was a long time coming for a renovation here, but they did a great job. It's beautiful.
There literally is not a bad seat in the house now.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I mean, that's going to be great for this, for JSU's games, of course, and then for the regionals when JSU hosts that.
Starting the fourth quarter here between Asbury and Ohatchee. Asbury with a 20-point lead. Asbury will inbound the ball and get possession to start off the quarter.
I'm going to tell you, you need to keep an eye on this Asbury bunch throughout the season. 2A classification. Won't surprise me if you don't see them in the Final Four.
Long three-pointer misses, rebounded by Asbury.
And then Tucker comes away.
Tucker gets it. A huge deficit to make up for Ohatchee here in this fourth quarter of action.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, Carl, this time of the year, Coach Ginn is just looking for his guys to play solid basketball. He's not looking for them to try to make up this 20-point deficit. He just wants them to use this time against another team to improve as they move into their area play and start to gel a little bit more as they have more time together in practice.
Tucker, a long three-pointer, again off the front of the rim, a little bit short. Rebounded by Asbury, number 22, Hilburn. And a three-point try here is good for Calderon, and that was a nice-looking shot.
Yeah, Calderon. Nothing but net on that one as he picks up his 15th point.
And we're going to have a foul called away from the action over here.
Tucker's going to get a little bit of a break for the Indians. See if we can get this offense going with Tucker on the sideline. It did not do that in the second quarter when he had to go out with foul trouble.
Actually looking for an open shot, misses the three.
Boy, good outlet by Delgado, results in the layup on the other end.
Yeah, nice lead on that one by Delgado. Just threw the ball right out in front of Calderon, and Calderon just caught right up with it, bounced right up in his hands, and up for two with the layup. Almost a steal there by the Rams, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds.
There's Cruz back in the game. Been out with that whatever the injury was, or as you said, Carl, it may have been an abrasion that had to get covered up. But either way, he's back in now.
Ohatchee on offense. Looking to work some of those plays again. Just nice inside play there, and that's going to lead to a foul as Ohatchee's Andrew Roberts goes up.
It's a good pass by Glass. Looked like it was pretty good defense there, too, as it appeared to be all ball. Ohatchee has missed way too many foul shots here, too. I don't have the exact number in front of me, but I know the percentage has got to be literally around 25%. Got the rebound there and puts it back in, though. A second chance opportunity for the Indians that they capitalize on.
Asbury getting some pressure as they try to bring the ball down. Gets it over to the corner to Chandler. That's not Chandler, I'm sorry. That is Christian Alexander.
I tell you, they got a lot of guys on this team that can knock that down. Their three-point shooting percentage has been much better than Ohatchee's foul line percentage.
Another foul called here. There's that last three-point shot by Alexander.
Rolls around and falls through. And that's been the exception. Most of them have been nothing but net.
Grayson Allward at the free throw line for the Indians. And there's going to be another foul on the rebounding.
Yeah, it's a great job by Glass of getting inside position. Forced the Asbury rebounder to go up over his back.
That foul's going to be called against Cruz, I believe. And that's going to cause him to be pulled out of the game in favor of Yabani Calderon. Glass back at the free throw line.
There we go.
That's down the first one.
Finally got one of those to go in.
Asbury with 9 team fouls at this point. Kind of flip-flop from the way it was the first half. Calderon with the rebound, brings it down. And we're going to have a foul called against Ben Glass over on the far side.
Ohatchee kind of in a half-court trap situation there. Glass picks up the foul. Again, only the 5th team foul, so no 1-and-1 yet. 2 more fouls. On the second one will be a 1-and-1 situation.
5 minutes to go in the game. And there's Chandler. Nice little shot right in the middle.
Yeah, great body control there by Chandler. You could tell he'd done that before, couldn't you?
Ohatchee again is working their offense, trying to get people in position.
Doing a little better job of setting some picks, though. Nice job. Good hard working there by Allward.
Grayson Allward with that, the 6'1" sophomore.
The steal by Glass.
Buckaloo trying to get the ball up. He misses. Asbury with the rebound. They come back down court. Making a quick transition, then going to set things up. Almost stolen by Ohatchee again. Chandler in trouble inside. Gets the ball off just before he falls. And we have a
3-point
whistle.
I meant 3-second violation.
Tucker checks back into the game. Ben Glass goes back to the bench. Buckaloo will inbound the ball to Tucker. And the kicking violation there on Asbury as Buckaloo tries to pass the ball.
Asbury's got a lot of new faces in there. As Coach Pelham has substituted liberally here. Nice drive that time. And the foul not by Tucker, but on Tucker.
On Tucker, yeah. Tucker will go to the free throw line to try to make it into a 3-point play. This is the free throw. Up for grabs on the rebound. Ohatchee gets the rebound.
Thomas comes out with it and picks up a blocking foul. He'll go to the line.
That'll be Jacob Chandler charged with the blocking foul for Asbury.
That should be 2 shots. That's the 10th team foul.
Puts us in double bonus situation there. And that'll be Dominique Thomas, who is a freshman at the foul line.
Been a lot of people for the Indians going to the line to attempt them, but pretty much the same result.
Yeah. 3:25 remaining in the game.
There we go.
Asbury again quickly transitioning. Bad pass. And Blaine Burbanks can't get a handle on it, so it'll go out of bounds, and Ohatchee gets the ball again. Asbury with a 62-40 lead. Again, as you said, Ohatchee not looking to make up that 20-point deficit right here in the last 3 minutes, but just working on getting their act together, getting the game together, practicing a little bit.
I'm going to tell you, that was a nice move by Jordan Lowe for the Indians. He got the ball, made a good fake, but didn't get the thing to drop, and then Bucklew comes in there and gets a rebound and picks up the foul. Back to the foul line for the Indians. All right, that's 2 in a row.
There you go.
Well, those foul shots, especially in games like this, Carl, where you're already in the double bonus. Ohatchee could have easily added, I'm saying 10, 12, maybe even 15 points to their total.
You're right. Asbury bringing the ball down again.
Good steal.
Another steal by Bucklew. He's going to take it all the way up, and he's going to be fouled. There are 2 guys on him. Which one are they going to charge? It's like maybe a Chandler. They're going to, yeah, Chandler was the first one to make contact there, so the foul will be called against Chandler as Bucklew goes back to the free throw line.
Made his last 2. All right, Bucklew stepping up, changing the percentages somewhat, as that's 3 in a row for him.
This is the second one, rebounded by Asbury. It's Devin Gibson on the rebound. And we're going to have another foul called here. This is going to be called on Glass.
That's 16 fouls on the Indians, so Asbury will go to the line for the 1-and-1 on the next foul against Ohatchee.
Chandler bringing the ball down, still working hard, goes up the middle, misses. Rebounded by Ohatchee. Glass will bring the ball down. Pushes to the inside, looking for something to happen, nothing doing. So he comes back out to reset. Tries the right side this time. Bucklew, and pass going inside to Matt Taylor, and a foul going to be called. That foul will go against Devin Gibson. So he was going inside to Tillison. Tillison will go to the foul line.
Tillison did a great job using his body there to get position on the inside, allowed for that pass to come in and resulted in the foul. See if he can make the second. And he does. So, again, Ohatchee shooting a little better from the foul line here the last couple of minutes at least.
Two minutes to go in the game. Asbury, and they're going to be fouled. That was number 24, Blaine Burbanks, going for the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
1-and-1 opportunity. He got his own rebound.
Setting things back up on the outside. Chandler goes up the middle. It's going to be knocked away by Ben Glass. And Asbury will retain possession. Inbounding from the baseline into Alexander. Back out to Chandler. Chandler finds an open lane, takes it inside, then goes back to the outside. Hilburn from the top, just short on the three-point try. Rebounded by Alexander. Asbury has another chance to set up a shot. Looks like they're just kind of killing a little time here with less than 2 minutes to go in the game.
I think Coach Pelham wants these guys to run their offense, and boy, did they do a good job there.
Absolutely. Devin Gibson with the 2 under the goal.
Alexander set that up. Nice pass by the young man. Results in an easy layup.
Glass going to take it up, and he's going to be fouled. Glass will go to the free throw line. Misses the first of his 2 shots. Jordan Lowe checks into the game for Ohatchee. Asbury with the rebounds. 45 seconds or so to go. Christian Alexander back out top to Hilburn. Hilburn with the drive, he misses. Rebounded by Glass. Glass making a quick transition and has to stop. Going up for that shot, and it's stolen by Hilburn.
Wow.
And Hilburn will be fouled on the layup and hit the shot as well.
That's a great job protecting the ball by Hilburn. He takes this thing up strong. He's got 3 guys hustling back for Ohatchee. Protects the ball and able to lay it in. And we'll have the opportunity for the 3-point play at the foul line.
Hilburn, a 5'8" junior for the Rams. Misses his free throw.
That's a good call by the official. Had a push off down low again, Carl.
Yeah, that's Devin Gibson going to be called on that.
And we'll go to the other end. Ohatchee will have 2 foul shots.
Bailey Tillison at the free throw line. Misses both of those bonus shots. An errant pass gives the ball back to Ohatchee. Ohatchee tried to work it in underneath. It's Jordan Lowe.
Lowe with good patience there.
And that is going to be the end of the ball game. That wraps up the first game of the 2016 TV24 Holiday Showcase presented by America's First Federal Credit Union. So a good game there. Final score, Asbury 66, Ohatchee 47, and not a bad way to kick off a whole day of basketball action. A good basketball game.
No, like I say, Ohatchee's a little behind basketball-wise because their football team did so well. You know, that's not a down thing. That I can just tell you they're going to get better and better as the year goes. Asbury, known as a basketball school, and Carl, they moved to 9-1 on the year, and you can see why. Not only do they play smart, do they play well, but they've got a lot of depth. They were able to play a lot of those younger guys in the fourth quarter here, and you can see, I mean, it just goes from one to another. They're really, really good.
Absolutely. Let's go down to the court. Chase Robinson has the winning coach, Johnny Pelham, and he also has our America's First Player of the game, who is Jose Cruz for the Asbury Rams. Chase?
Thank you, Carl. We got Mr. Cruz here as our player of the game. First of all, a big win for your team. But talk about getting to play here in this arena on this college floor this morning.
It's a pretty good experience. We can get used to it.
And talk about your team's big win today.
We played together. We played a lot of defense, and we got things right.
Well, congratulations, good win, and good luck to the rest of the season. Coach Pelham, I know a big win for your team today. Talk about some things you prepared for this game and how your team played.
Well, one of the reasons we come down here, we appreciate the invite, but it's to get acclimated to the situation in case we are lucky enough to make it to the regionals. We had a tough area game last night, which was a real grind, and I thought we played a little lethargic today, but it's to be expected at 9 o'clock in the morning. So for the most part, I'm pretty satisfied with it.
Well, thanks, Coach, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Chase. We'll be back in just a moment for a quick wrap-up of the Ohatchee-Asbury game here on the TV24 Holiday Showcase.
Strict attention to detail. That's what sets the new Pure Kubota SSV 75 apart. It's how we improved performance, increased strength, and engineered it precisely at every level. See your local Kubota construction equipment dealer and get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 60 months.
Talladega Tractor. Learn more at TalladegaTractor.com. Local Joe's Barbecue has long been a staple in East Alabama, and now you can enjoy Local Joe's in Alexandria. Local Joe's Alexandria location has an expanded menu that features all of your favorite smoked meats, plus all the standards you'd expect to find in a family restaurant. Got a big crowd to feed? Local Joe's offers full-service catering for events of any size. Enjoy Local Joe's in their original location in Rainbow City, Local Joe's at Little Bridge Marina, Local Joe's of Alexandria, and their newest location in Cape Spring, Georgia.
Sure, it seems like there are tons of decisions to be made as you start down your college path. The good news is Gadsden State can help. Online, on the phone, or in person at the new One Stop Center in Gadsden. How much can I save? What career is perfect for me? Help with everything from admissions to financial aid. And when all the answers point towards saving money close to home, you'll see why so many decide to make their first stop, Gadsden State.
We were looking to sell our starter home and move into our dream home. After looking at all the options, we chose to work with ERA King. ERA means easy, responsive, and attention to detail. ERA King made the entire process of buying and selling a house easy. From helping us decide on a listing price to navigating the final closing, our agent worked with us every step of the way. ERA King. To us, it means always doing the right thing for every client. What will ERA mean to you? Find out at eraking.com.
Back to the TV24 Holiday Showcase presented by America's First Federal Credit Union. Game number 1 is in the books. The Asbury Rams taking the win over the Ohatchee Indians 66-47. And Butch, Coach Pelham made a really good point in his post-game interview there. They wanted to come here. They wanted to play in this setting, in this situation, because this is where the Northeast Regionals are played every year. And he's expecting his team to make it here at the end of the year.
And you can see why he's expecting that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I tell you, I was impressed with that bunch. They moved to 9-1 on the season. Again, the Ohatchee Indians are going to do nothing but get better and better. The thing I like best about the Asbury Rams, Carl, they got a lot of depth.
Yeah.
You know, you got a couple of guys. Cruz was for sure the leader today with 19 points. Didn't even play in the fourth quarter, but they've got a lot of guys that can come off the bench and help them. And again, I expect to see them here at Jacksonville State when they play in the regionals, that have the opportunity to play in the regionals again. Move to 9-1 on the season here in the early part.
All right, sounds good. Butch, it's been a pleasure partnering with you again. You'll be back for a game later on this afternoon, as will I. But right now, we'll be transitioning to our next game. We've got Jacksonville and Geraldine. Chase Robinson and Gerhard Mathangani will be taking over. We'll be back in a moment.
I got back my Smack Talk touchdown, hole-in-one, three-point home run, hat trick, pavement pounding, record-setting goal across the finish line. Because Core didn't give up, I didn't give up, and I certainly didn't give in. I'm gonna get back to doing what I love. I'm gonna get back to winning.
When it comes to great tasting barbecue, nobody does it better than Dad's Barbecue. Dad's Barbecue is slow hickory cooked to perfection, and Dad's menu includes a wide selection of popular items such as our smoked chicken sandwich, ribs, salads, and the best chicken fingers in town. And Dad's offers fresh homemade hamburgers and hand-dipped ice cream shakes. Dad's utilizes the latest technology to ensure that your orders are always accurate and hot out of the kitchen. Family owned and operated since 1985, Dad's Barbecue, with 2 locations in Anniston to serve you.
Hi, my name is Reverend Jeffrey C. Williams, the owner and licensed funeral director of Anderson Funeral Services. At Anderson Funeral Services, we are compassionate and caring individuals committed to providing quality and professional service at affordable prices. We are where service begins and never ends, and love is what love does.
Aniston Funeral Services offers affordable services to meet any need for all families. Aniston Funeral Services, 630 South Wilmer Avenue, where service begins and never ends.